Enjoy this free preview from MyOutdoorTV. With the largest library of outdoor shows, we're the home of the adventurous, the champions, the legends. MyOutdoorTV. Try us free.
HeadHuntersTV is driven by Muzzy, bad to the bone.
Man, it's hard to believe it's already here. We're about to watch over one of my favorite river bottoms right here in North Dakota. It's our 4th year in a row up here. We always come up on this high spot, bring the hawk spot and scope, get set up, glass this river bottom. We're gonna have a perfect wind in here for tomorrow afternoon. Kickoff opening day in North Dakota, man, I am pumped.
Man, the first trip of season 13 is underway, and we're kicking it off with none other than our good buddy John Armin up in North Dakota. And North Dakota over the years has been good to us, so we're hoping that we can get this season kicked off on the right foot.
I got my new mag view set up on here. Pop it right over the eyepiece. It works so dang easy. I've tried so many of these over the years and just got mad and chunked them in the trash. But this one works so slick. You just go right down here on it. You can hear it click in right there. It's magnetized. Your phone's in the right spot. You can adjust it a little bit if you need to, but it holds it right there in place. Hopefully we can film a few good ones come out in this river bottom.
Usually even on a bad night, you'd see 25, 30 deer across these fields. Just in this stretch along the river, we found 35 dead deer from EHD. But again, like I said, we have a healthy herd, so they should bounce back. Most of the bigger bucks that we had last year are alive, so that's a good thing. Just gotta find them.
Man, between low deer numbers and the heat, deer movement was slow on that first night of scouting. But right before last light, we got eyes on a couple that we were looking for, and we felt dang good about evening number 1 in North Dakota.
I wonder if we should try to get out of here, get behind that hill so our wind doesn't catch them.
Yeah, let's get them out of here. Dude, that one deer is nice. I like it.
HeadHuntersTV is being brought to you by Muzzy, bad to the bone. Real Tree, family, friends, and the outdoors. Scentlock, proven deadly.
It's a Walter.
We about to put the hammer down on some prairie dogs. Armin has led us into the honey hole. We have found the mother lode of prairie dogs.
This is a guaranteed thing right here. Get ready to start giggling like a little schoolboy.
For a redneck from southeast Missouri, it does not get any more fun than out here shooting these prairie dogs, man. We got plenty of Hornady ammunition, and I can promise you this was one of the more target-rich environments that I've ever seen.
Oh, look at that one run. See that one run right there? Yeah. You got it. Busted. Oh, there's another one over here. Seen prairie dog. We're about to get mobile on them, and we shot a couple of them, and ever since we have, they went to the underground. They done spread the news across the colony, I guess. One back up there on top, standing straight up. Good? Yeah. Oh, there's another one just ran right on top of that hole. Got him. Oh! Did you see that one? That one blew 10 foot up in the air. Done went back and got the heavy hitter. Bringing the big guns. You see him right on top?
Yeah, ready?
That sounds like a hit.
They sound like a hit. You got it?
Yep.
Nice job.
Oh, buddy.
Did I kill him?
Did you get it?
I don't know, I can't see.
He flew to the right about 4 or 5 feet.
Good shot, Shell. Oh, that's a good one. Gosh, this is a freaking blast.
HeadHuntersTV is being brought to you by Mission Crossbows, accuracy first. Block, history's toughest target. Millennium, comfort to hunt all day, all season. Brought to you by Hoyman, your land, your legacy.
In life, we'll all be known for what we do. We want to be remembered for who we are.
Brought to you by Easton Bloodline Arrows and Bolts.
Man, the long and short of it was between the drought, extreme hot weather, and low deer numbers, it was super tough on this trip, man, to get one within bow range, let alone in camera light. As bad as I didn't want to wave the white flag, man, North Dakota got the best of us. But we're going to head the rig west. We're going to keep moving. We're picking up Hosey at the airport, and our next stop is one of our favorite destinations of the year, man, Powder River Outfitters in Montana, and I cannot wait to get in the cottonwood in that river bottom.
John, what does it mean to you to have Randy and I back up on the snow with you?
Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for a year for this now.
It's a special moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fun having you guys in camp.
As soon as we leave, he's just bashing us.
Oh, I made it through another year with those dudes.
We leave, we leave, and he says, and that's why I only see him once a year.
This is the first trip of the year for me, and we're camped out on our favorite lookout spot watching these deer move off the alfalfa field with our boy John Packard. I know that birdsong is coming off a rough week in North Dakota, so we're hopeful that this week we turn things around.
Getting creative tonight. Bad swirling winds tonight. So we decided to play it safe, and we've seen the small town boys. We've seen Keith Burgess and the boys in here, and Travis and John. They get creative and utilize this old house here. So we got our Millennium chairs out, and we're gonna get cozy tonight here in the shack and see if one of these big old Powder River, Montana bucks wants to roll out through here.
Man, first evening in, and we've already seen a drastic change in deer movement from earlier in the week. And just like normal on the Powder River, I feel like at this point, it's just a matter of time.
We've had an awesome first evening set. The field is filling up with deer, and just about the time we're about to lose camera light, we look out the window, and who steps into the field but a familiar face?
Scuba just looked out behind us and spotted old skyscraper. Giant 8-pointer 2 years ago. Randy had an encounter with him. Last year we punched our buck tag. We were out trying to fill our doe tag. He had him come by us at 35 yards. And we just happened to look out. Scuba looks back behind us, and he's back here at probably 100 yards, and he's a giant. Unbelievable to see this deer on our first night back here. Let the games begin.
Man, to be able to lay eyes on this buck again is pretty dang special. You know, I was hunting this deer 2 years ago, Then Hosey had an encounter with him last year after he was already tagged out. So hopefully, we're hoping third time's a charm, and to top it off, he's not the only shooter in the field.
Look at the freaking body on that deer. Same spot. Big buck, big buck, big buck, big buck. Definite shooter. He's right on that 2-track. It's like 70 right there. He's going on. 62 right there. That's a long shot right here, last light. Man, that was a stud. Talk about getting you jacked up for the first night. Powder River Outfitters in Montana, man. We have had a hunt for the bucks. I don't know how many nice bucks we've seen, probably 10 or 12, but that one right there was definitely the best one. Probably 150-inch 10-pointer. At first, I didn't think he was that big, and I looked again. He was kind of narrow, but super long tine, big brow tine. I mean, dude, this is stupid. It's getting stupid at this point. We're getting on them other trails tomorrow. I've had all this I can handle.
From turkeys in the spring to whitetails in the fall, we trust in True Glow products. True Glow, when brightness counts.
When it comes to deer nutrition, we depend on a 365-day-a-year system. That's why we rely on Big Tine.
Where's Hosey?
Let's kick it off already.
Let's get it. I'm ready.
I'm tired of you just deer watching.
Hey, I feel like I hung a banger a while ago. Like, I feel good about it.
It feels like a deer killing afternoon. 25-degree temperature swing yesterday. The highs, though, was in the low 90s today, and the mid to upper 60s.
Man, this is my favorite part, no doubt, about hunting out west, and especially on the Powder River, because you literally never know exactly what these deer are going to do. Just because they took one trail one night doesn't mean they're going to take that exact same trail the next night. At the end of the day, it's just about like a souped-up game of whack-a-mole.
Sun's about to get western here. All the deer filtered through. We spotted the buck we're looking for down in the corner here. There's a big bank. We're gonna slip down and see if we can't make our way to him and get closer for a shot. It's risky, but we gotta try something. See what happens. He's right here. We gotta slip down this bank. We're gonna be quiet. We just came up on this bank. He's just out here. We gotta go down this dip. Get up on the other side. We might be able to get a shot of this deer. Straight up that grass. Try to ease up a little to the edge. You get on him. Missed him. Got to 70.
At first I ranged him, I thought he was 90, but I was hitting the wrong thing. Got to him. He was actually 72. Tried him, came in underneath him. But it worked. Dang it. It was still cool. We had this terrain, we just got down here. Figured we'd try it. We got a bunch of weather pushing in tomorrow, and it was kind of a last-ditch effort, so we gave it a try. And like I said, we got down here, it's about 72, 73 yards, and came in underneath them. It's worth the try. So tomorrow we'll be down in this house here.
To take our game from the field to the freezer, we depend on sharp, reliable knives to get the job done fast. That's why we choose Outdoor Edge. With a huge selection from all the top brands, Sportsman's Guide is your #1 source for tree stands. For the top brands at the very best prices, visit sportsmansguide.com to outfit your passion for less. Onyx Hunt provides nationwide land ownership information and color-coded custom map tools for every public and private land hunt. Download Onyx Hunt from your app store today. HeadHuntersTV is being brought to you by Beretta, 500 years, one passion. Supercharged Scent Killer by Wildlife Research Center, 99%. Matthews Archery.
Did you shoot one?
I shot at one. No contact. I sent a bomb, and I mean missed by inches.
Really?
On old towers.
Man, we get back to camp and Hosey is going into straight confession mode about how his evening went, and it's looking like this tall 8-pointer is once again about to give us the slip.
I was like, I got my Levi Morgan moment, right? And I come back and just, and I mean, there was a moment of just, it just right underneath. Oh. I mean, missed him by inches. The stock worked to perfection.
Gosh, dang.
I sent this thing could bomb.
So you're just right under it?
I mean, right under it. I mean, to not capitalize on opportunities, it's tough to swallow. However, so far, that's how this trip has been. Between the drought, inconsistent winds, the weather's just not making it any easier.
The shack was the right call this evening. Nasty storm right now, but there's still deer out in it. Crazily enough. I guess they figured they might as well just get out and get it over with. Man, it started thundering, lightning, raining. Me and Chase hopped down out of the tree, sat down at the bottom of the tree. Whew, there's another one. We may have to get down again before it's over. This is not good. There's a big drop tine buck just stepped out down here about 250 yards. I don't know if we can get close enough to him, but we're about to get down and see if we can put a stalk on him. I think that's our sign. We snuck 300 or 400 yards up here. It is still pouring rain. We got about as far as we can get. I think he's somewhere around 100 yards. It's some of the nastiest weather I've ever seen out here this time of year.
I can't even imagine what is going on in Birdsong's head right now. I know he's probably beyond soaked. Good Lord willing, he's making the best of it.
We're soaked. Me and Chase has been crawling around in wet grass, pouring down rain for the last hour, trying to maneuver into range of this double drop. Wind switching.
Man, if it could go wrong, it went wrong that day. I seriously thought Montana had thrown everything at us that I could possibly think of, and then here comes the kitchen sink.
Last night in Montana with Powder River Outfitters, man, it's been quite the ride this week out here between the deer kicking our butts, the wind blowing 25, 30 miles an hour. But nonetheless, we're perched up in some 6-inch cottonwood trees for our final hunt. We're gonna hang on to ride it out for the last night in Montana, man. Hopefully we can punch a tag here in the last few hours of the hunt.
Behind.
We couldn't have been set up 45 minutes, and I look up, and here comes the biggest deer that I have ever laid eyes on in Montana walking right at us.
Giant just stepped out right yet. Trying to figure out which way he's gonna go. Hopefully he comes left right here.
Last night, last few minutes of the hunt, to have one of the biggest deer that I've ever seen in my life out there, it just didn't pan out, man. I shot way to the left, hit a limb right outside of my bow, and didn't come out of Montana with a tag punch for Hosey or I, but I can promise you, we will be back to Powder River Outfitters. No doubt one of the best places in the country to chase whitetail, and I can't wait to get back out there next year.
HeadHuntersTV is brought to you by Big Tine, Attract, Develop, Grow. Supercharged Scent Killer by Wildlife Research Center, 99%. Brought to you by Quiet Cat. Take your adventure farther. Sportsman's Guide, #1 source for tree stands and blinds. Nobody sells more. Nobody sells them for less. Closed captioning for HeadHuntersTV is brought to you by Flexstone Game Calls.
To Go Cup. Where's Birdsong?
Oh, there he is.
Right here.
Like a ninja. I'll tell you one thing right now. I don't plan on playing any games.
No.
Remember Poison said, every rose has its thorn? Today for me, it's any deer that has horns.
I'm about with you.